Hey everyone, what's up? Today I'll be talking about the movie Shallow Grave, and it's from 1987, right? Now, I presume this is supposed to be like a horror survival movie, not a slasher. It comes off like a slasher though, but it's more like a survival horror, I would say. Now, I don't like to rant, I mean, this is like one of those 80s horror type of things, so you expect what you expect, I watch a lot of these type of movies, so there's really nothing new for me in the horror genre of slasher or survival horror in the 80s. But I always hate movies when you have stupid law enforcement, especially in the fucking small town. Can anyone be that fucking stupid not to figure out that the procedure is not right in this kind of protocol? Alright, this movie is about these four girls, they go to school, they play jokes, and they decide, like school's closing pretty much, they're gonna go away for vacation, to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to party and have fun pretty much. One of those type of movies, So they come across to one of those small town areas, and one of the girls got off from the car, decided to take a shit pretty much, and she heard these two couples arguing. Now she see a guy and a girl arguing. Later in the movie you'll find out the guy is the sheriff of the police department in that area, but he killed this woman that he's sleeping with because you found out that the sheriff's having an affair on his wife, and when the woman finds out that the sheriff don't really want her, he have no plans to divorce his woman, she got mad and the sheriff ended up killing her, Now the woman taking her crap, pretty much being nosy, saw this going on, she runs out, and the sheriff finds out that he was being watched, and he doesn't want nobody knowing that he killed this girl. So he ended up killing two of the friends, right? And then he goes after the other two girls, and pretty much while the two girls escape, they get arrested from the deputy sheriff of the office in that department, the deputy. So them trying to break in, while they're trying to get help. So the deputy think they like criminals for breaking in, and the girls are explaining about the situation. The main guy, the bad villain in this movie, the sheriff, comes in, and he's trying to interview these girls. Now one of the girls that witnessed the crime wasn't sure who the killer was. She only knew it was a guy. As the movie progressed, the sheriff did something like the way he told the girl that he killed to shut up. He said the same thing to them, and that's when the girl recognized that he was the killer. And then the girls were like, "We gotta get out of here," pretty much. They have an opportunity to get out. They run, and the sheriff's going after them, while the dumbass deputy doesn't want to believe the two girls that the sheriff did the killing. As the movie progressed, of course, they found dead bodies, so the girls were right, but at the same time, they didn't know the sheriff was the killer, that he killed these girls. The people in the town, and the deputy thinks those two girls killed the girls, and girl that the sheriff was having an affair with, by the way. So the girls are on the run. One gets captured again, got back to the jail cell. The other girl's still on the run, and the sheriff tell the deputy go to the search party to look for the other girl. And the deputy's asking the sheriff, "What are you gonna do?" And you would think the deputy will believe the girls by then and say, like, why is the sheriff constantly want to be alone with these girls all the time? I mean, it's pretty obvious he's gonna kill them. Now, one of the girls actually survived, but when the other one got captured again, of course, the sheriff was about to molest her, decided to trick her and strangle her, so he kills her off. And now you got one girl has to survive, and so she pretty much almost got shot up by the town's hunting party, and the deputy sheriff put a stop to it. And then, of course, I'm gonna spoil this movie for you because I thought this movie was stupid. I wanted everybody to die in this fucking movie. Fuck it, I wanted to kill everyone myself. Shit. So the last survivor girl was put in the ambulance truck, and guess what? Of course, the sheriff is gonna get in the truck with her, while this girl is constantly telling the deputy it's the sheriff's killing. He killed her friends and killed that girl, and of course the deputy still doesn't believe it and realizes that the sheriff wants to get along with this girl too, And then the old man had a badge. He said he found this badge with the dead body, and the old man is telling the deputy he thought it was his, and then the deputy said, "That's not mine. That belongs to the sheriff. Maybe the sheriff." And then the deputy ended up thinking that, oh, wait a minute, the deputy Obviously, the deputy probably thinking like now he finally realized that it was the sheriff that killed them. But then that's when you get your end credit. You know, your end credit pops up while the sheriff's in the car with the girl driving off, while the deputy's thinking while the credits is running. I'm like, come on, man, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? Like, how long does it take you to piece a puzzle together? I mean, come on, man. That's like a stereotype to the people from the South, trying to say, oh, Southern police officers are stupid. I mean, come on. That is one of the biggest stereotypes that you usually see in horror movies these days, usually, or even back in the days. But still, man, I mean, I always hate movies like that, man, you know. And I know horror movies usually have bad endings. I understand, but come on, man, really? Like this? Anyway, Swallow Grave. Go check it out if you want. I mean, of course, you're gonna be curious, but I say do not spend a fortune on it. You know, hopefully you can find it online, watch it for free somewhere or form. If you pick up the DVD, I know this movie. I don't think this movie's out on DVD. Actually, I think it's on DVD transfer prints. But you know, they usually sell those DVDs like for $15, $20. Do not waste your money like that. I say try and see it for free, man. Seriously. Anyway, peace, guys, and see you later.